What's a good way to manage pocket money or allowance wisely? So I want to share about this with my friend. I feel that she's doing a good job in this parenting thing. So yeah, I was talking about my friend, how she managed with her daughter. Is the daughter is already P1, and I think it's very important to start young on finance management. So so for example, now they are now overseas, right? Then my friend very cute. My friend give the daughter a budget. Like for example, say, okay, so for this trip, uh, if you want to spend extra money, okay, to buy certain things, got to set a budget. So I can't remember the exact amount. Like for example, $250. And then my friend said, okay, I will take from your ang pao money, and then you will spend 250. So then the girl also very cute, as in like they were buying things. Then she will, before she buy something, she will think a little bit more about, should I buy it? Can I buy it? Is it within budget and stuff like that? So she planned. So only P1 only, which is good. I mean, even if let's say she messed up a little bit, it's fine because she's starting ma. But I think it's a good habit, and not like go overseas say that, oh, I want to spend money, and then after that just spend the mother money or parents money like nobody business. So I feel that it's very important that from young have to cultivate this habit, because you may think that they're so young, doesn't matter lah, they can just spend my money lah. But that habit is actually built from young, and it would eventually bring them the same habit towards adulthood. And then you will realize that adulthood they also anyhow spend money, and then they also don't have any save money kind of a perception, right? But if from young you make them have a good habit to plan budget, within budget, to save, to use the money for and also one thing when you all teach your kids about finance, you don't just teach them to save, budget. You also teach them to have, I remember there is like 4 pool of money. One pool of money is saving, right? One pool of money, of course, is your standard kind of spending. So the other two is, which I find that is very interesting, which I think a lot of parents don't do that, right? One pool is to what? One pool is to donation, right? You can only be, you can only to be a lot, okay? It can just be a bit is fine, but at least is to cultivate the child to have this sharing, and also to also be humble and think that want to help the less fortunate people, right? So another pool will be for learning, right? So that means you can invest on learning. Maybe example, let's say, oh, you can save, let's say for example you want to learn, let's say from this book, and then you need to buy that book to learn, right? Then you save that money that you save in this pool, you can use it for learning, right? Yeah, so I think for a beginning can be this 4 pool. But when eventually you slightly maybe older, 18 years old onwards, or maybe even 16 years old, maybe you can start prepare already, right? You can have a fifth bowl. What is the fifth bowl? The fifth bowl will be, oh, you can use this you can use these funds to do some grow money as in like investment or whatsoever, you know. Yeah, so I think that is a good practice. So you don't just learn how to save and spend, because if you only save and spend, you don't have that mindset to grow your money, you don't have the mindset to share, you don't have the mindset to learn, because actually knowledge is gold. Learning is important, because the more you know, you can do more things, right? So my student always argue, oh, I don't know why I study in school, so boring. Today one boy, there's one boy, yeah, I mean, as in like, I'm happy that he come to my tuition, be it that he still do very badly for his other subject, and he like totally not interested in study. But he not giving up to come for the tuition. I mean, as in like, at least I can make his math not so jialat lah, okay? Yeah, then he will always like, I don't know what study for what, so boring and stuff like that. Yeah, then I say, of course you learn now whatever you learn, math or science, maybe it's not directly applicable to uh the work life. When you go out to work, you have to relearn again and stuff like that. But the thing is, the learning attitude that you are cultivating now, you will bring that skill to wherever you go, right? Yeah, so just now I've summarized. So I feel that the good way to manage pocket money or allowance is got to plan. You have to set budget law. I understand sometimes we will go over budget, but you have to adjust. Or if let's say you are over budget on one side, then you got to balance it with the other side. Like maybe let's say you have one pool is for entertainment example, right? Oh yeah, so just now what I said about the 5 pools of money is in general, right? Of course you can design your own, okay, but always remember you must have a balance. So some people is like their money, they try to say, oh, I only put to household bill, and then after that saving up, then they don't have like a pool, a small pool of fund for leisure entertainment, because life is short. YOLO, right? I mean, as in, just now my student abused the word YOLO. The one that said that don't want to study, right? No, study very boring. He said, yeah, YOLO. I said, hey, hello, YOLO is doesn't use this way, okay? YOLO, but you still have to be responsible of your learning, okay? Yeah. So YOLO in the sense that you only live once. So you can work hard, you can do, I mean, you can work hard, you can learn hard or whatsoever, but don't forget that you also have to spend time to relax. So I have a spend fund. Spend fund means I will put aside amount whereby I will use it to buy things, so-called to make me happy, right? Yeah, so it's balance. I work hard, but at the same time I also have a balance of that, to feel that, oh, I'm not like so poor thing every time work. Yeah, no, I don't. So yeah, so I feel that set a budget. I have a Excel which is very detailed. I know how much I spend, I set aside how much I save, and I set aside how much I proportion out for different expenses. So it's very easy.